What's up everyone? Hobbytown Mike here, back on the workbench. It has been a while since we did an unboxing video, but we got our hands on the brand new 2021 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pros from Kyosho. These new Tacomas do come in two color options and we have both of them right here on the workbench. So we're going to start with the electric lime green, pop the lid off this box. You know, we've already been in here, so usually they're zip tied down. But this way we can just pull it right out. You can see that beautiful paint scheme, insanely detailed body, and we'll show you some up closes soon. KB10 chassis. Man, these things look amazing. Usually it's going to come with that bad boy, but you know, we had to take a sneak peek, so we've already seen what it looks like. And you got your handy dandy manual. Looks like the only other thing besides the manual is going to be an extra bind plug in there. Those are always good to have, easy to lose. And then we got a separate box here that's going to house probably your radio system. Let's see what's in here. Yep, you got your bubble wrapped and all. We haven't been in here yet. Yep, you got Synchro KT231 radio. This is kind of the standard radio that comes with all the ready to runs. Coolest part about this radio is you get all kinds of features on the top here. You know, you're obviously steering trim, throttle trim, but you also get EPAs, which you don't get a lot with factory radios from other brands. So if you have a young kid or you know your son or daughter driving this truck and you want to turn it down, all you got to do is just turn that throttle knob down. Obviously try not to get them to touch it because they see you turn it down, they're going to turn it right back up. That's going to really limit the throttle and make it much more controllable for a younger kid. So that's going to be everything you get in the box. This beautiful 2021 Toyota Tacoma TRD. You got your radio right here, and then you got your manual and spare bind plug. There are going to be two extra things you are going to need to get this truck up and running. That's going to be a LiPo battery and a charger for that battery. We'll get to that in a second with some recommendations. But first, let's open up the second color of this truck. Color option number one was that iconic electric lime. Now color option number two is that super unique Toyota Lunar rock, kind of gray, kind of blue color. So let's see what she looks like in real life. Body covering. Oh yeah, it is a gorgeous paint scheme. Just like the real thing. Awesome looking color here as well. So let's put these two side by side right there. And then just like the first truck, you know, we're going to have our handy dandy manual. Spare bind plug in there as well. And then safely secured in this little box. Make sure you don't throw that box away on accident when you're exciting opening this. That's gonna be your radio. Now let's make sure there's not anything else. There might, oh no, there is some hidden parts, so that's where we missed them at first. They do usually pack in some extra parts and boom, we found them. Don't throw those away, they're in the bottom of your radio compartment there. Looks like we got some shock pistons, some shock spacers, some tools in there to help with some basic repairs and maybe some battery bars as well. So don't lose those, they are hidden in that box. So that's everything that comes inside the box. Before we show you what additional items you need to get these trucks up and running, let's take an up close look at the detail that Kyosho packed in to these 2021 Toyota Tacoma trucks. So the first thing you're going to notice, as always with a Kyosho ready to run, is the insane level of detail put into the body right out of the box. No other manufacturer is going to pack in this level of body detail, especially on a truck that's really meant to be an off-road basher. We're talking plastic molded inserts in the front grille, the front fog lights, and the front bumper slash skid plate. We got three-dimensional hard plastic mirrors with mirror replicated stickers. And then coming to the back of the body, you also have some plastic molded bumper inserts here and even a 3D molded shark fin on the roof. And then my favorite feature of this body that you will never find on a ready to run basher from any other manufacturer are these insanely detailed headlight buckets. Not only are they LED ready, they have some crazy detail packed into them, including a little TRD logo inside the bucket behind the lens, just like the real truck would have. Then if you turn around to the back to check out the taillight buckets, you're looking at basically the same thing. LED ready, ultra scale light buckets ready for your favorite light kit. The wheels and tires Kyosho slapped on this TRD Pro aren't branded, but they are very scale looking and kind of have that iconic design of a standard off-road tire and fit the body perfectly. And then one of the other things you probably notice about this body is there are no body posts poking through the top, which is awesome. You know, I'm big into the drift scene, I'm big into the scale scene, and I love when there are no body posts. Usually that causes a problem for bashers, but Kyosho's got it figured out. They actually got the body posts and body clips mounted underneath, like some of the other manufacturers are starting to do now, to give you that ultra scale look and keep the body on over jumps, bumps, and everything off-road. Now it is time to look underneath the body, so let's pop these clips off. I haven't even looked under this yet, so this is a first take. We got 2 front clips. I'm going to try to do this without putting it down. 2 back clips. Oh, it's already falling off. Good, put it on the side here. And boom, just like that, the body's free. Pretty cool body system underneath. It's kind of like a frame mount that mounts to the front there for the front post. And they are adjustable too, so if you wanted to get more ride height or less ride height, depending on your style, you can just slide the body posts up and down pretty easily. So under the hood, you're going to have a super thick aluminum chassis everything's mounted to. And then if you flip it over to the top, you have this really insanely thick plastic kind of channel. It's going to tie into your front shock tower and rear shock tower and keep that chassis from flexing after a lot of abuse. And along with that metal chassis, you're also going to have metal center drive shafts that you can see right underneath that big channel. And they're also coupled with metal differential gears front and rear. And that's going to hold up to some 3S power that we're going to put in this thing. So that's a super quick overview of the new 2021 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro from Kyosho. Now let me show you the 2 things you're going to need to get this truck powered up and go head outside for some fun. So 1 of 2 things you're going to need with this truck is going to be a LiPo battery. This thing is capable of handling 3S, so we got our Gens Ace 11.1 volt. We're going with a 3300. It is a smaller battery tray than some trucks come with, so just keep that in mind when choosing your battery. This is a soft case. It's going to fit in there no problem. You could probably fit up to about a 5,000, but if you're looking at a hard case battery, you might have to customize that battery tray to get it to fit. And make sure you get a battery with a Dean's plug, because that's what this truck is going to come equipped with. And after you find a battery that's going to work for this truck, you're obviously going to need a charger. And one of our favorite chargers that pretty much works with every RC is going to be the Prodigy 610 Easy from ProTech. This charger plugs right into a standard wall outlet. It's going to charge any type of battery chemistry. You can charge all the way up to 10 amps, and it already comes with the Dean's plug in the box, so I don't need anything additional besides this charger and this battery. The Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro from Kyosho hits shelves this December 2023. Find it right here in all 4 of our Hobbytown, Virginia locations. This thing is going to be a smoking deal at $489.99 for the truck controller and everything you see that came inside the box. Then just grab your favorite battery, charger, and this thing's ready to rip. So we're going to get our Gens Ace 3300 charged up, drop it into this truck, and get ready to have some fun. Stay tuned for some bashing videos, and we will see how truly durable this truck actually is.